beginnings down at start. A borrowed skirt on how we've come so far. An honest friend who speaks a mind. One in a million, yeah, they're hard to find. Making dinner, playing cards, chasing pigeons in the grass. You can always make me laugh. 'Cause you are amazing, and you do amazing things. I wouldn't change that. You bring amazing things. A 10K walk will free the mind. Solve all our problems and all humankind. We're seeing shapes amongst the coast, floating in the Murray sun and feel a part of something bigger. Open a beer or maybe four, just like 100 times before. I never wanna see the end. 'Cause you are amazing, and you've made amazing things. And never forget that. And you bring amazing things. Your 40s, I wish you joy this day. You deserve the love that fills the room instead. And the things that seem to bind us are the things that you will find here today. And you're amazing, and we do amazing things. And I wouldn't change that. You bring amazing things. Watching our families growing up, singing songs that we've made up. These are the moments we hold close. Living our lives in different ways, finding ourselves in this again. These are the moments we hold close.
If you haven't worked out by now, that was your friend Michelle singing. She made up those lyrics herself to be able to sing that song to you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Hey love, here I am putting the final touches on your video for your 40th birthday. After having a look at it, I can say that you've got some amazing friends and they've done some amazing work at putting it together, and I hope you enjoy what everybody's sent and we've put together for you. I guess the bottom line is we all love you very much, and we hope you have an amazing party tomorrow. Yeah, enjoy.
40th birthday, Mummy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mummy. Happy birthday to you. Happy hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Blow up the candles, Mummy. Happy birthday, Mum. I love you because you're really smart and helpful, and you're really clever, and I really like spending time with you, and I really want you to have a good birthday. I love you, Mum. I love you because you're really smart, you're generous, you're helpful. You're all those describing words, and I really love you, and I love spending time with you. Bye. Happy 40th birthday.
You say, happy birthday, Mummy. Love you.
Mum, I love spending time some of the things that are special about you are that you like spending time with me, and we can do lots of and I love you. Happy 40th birthday. Hi, happy 40th birthday, Mum. I love you because when we spend time together, we can do lots of cool things like building Lego and this Lego plane. My leg is hurt.
Your leg is hurting.
Yeah.
You say happy birthday to Mummy?
Hi Mama, happy birthday. This is Georgia saying happy birthday to you.
Say happy birthday, Mama. Or poke your tongue out. Go blah, 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 blah. Happy birthday, Mama.
I need to get the Monica.
Oh, you need to get the Monica. Very important.
Hi Chris, happy 40th birthday. Standing here on the lawn of our second house, not our first, but you're only just in primary school then when we moved here, and we used to get up to a little bit of mischief. Main thing is, around birthday time, you always got to have your friends, including the two girls up the street, with Rani and her sister. They'd come over for a swim. Here's the pool now. Let's see, any leaves? No leaves in it. That's lucky. So you used to have these pool parties, except for the unfortunate one, when some of your friends were like 2 hours late and we didn't know what was going on and had a car accident up on the Pean Highway. Luckily, no one was hurt. And Dad and I went to the pool shop and he bought this big whale that we could hardly fit in the Land Cruiser once it was inflated and had the tail hanging out when we came home. Other things in this house, playing squash, still pride and place in the kitchen, photo of you with your IMAX. One of the bad squash stories was when you broke your ankle. That wasn't so good. Oh, Dad's adding to my video. Are you sending me up top? Don't tell him I didn't take my shoes off when I came up the carpet. Mum's got her undies still hanging on the line. She won't be impressed. Squash, so you broke your ankle, and just after that we went to Queensland and you were spewing that you couldn't bungee jump because they wouldn't let you, but you went parasailing with Dad anyway. Upstairs we're out in your room. Here it is. Was originally pink, still has the pink curtains, and it still has the trophy shrine that Mum and Dad have kept. Good views front of the house. And what else we've got? Oh yeah, your 21st. That was just at the local sports club in Cheltenham, where it was everyone dressed up in their favourite sports. Dad's yelling out the trophies. I've done the trophies! Wait to see what his video is going to be like. And we've had lots of fun, like the time you used to belt me up all the time at the shop, when you pushed me out of the car when we were waiting for Dad one day at an installation. How I used to drive you around to Eltham to go and see your squash coach once I got my licence. We went to the Olympic Games together in 2000 in Sydney, saw the beach volleyball and tennis. So lots of things have happened. We've had a cat, Misty, in this house, and went to the same school at Star, which you hated. But, you know, lots of things to make you laugh and cry. So we hope you have a great birthday and many more to come. See ya.
Hi Christy, it's Auntie Helen. I'm at work going crazy, as you can tell, but I wanted to send you a message for your 40th. I was reading a funny line about turning 40, and it said that the 40s are pretty much like the 30s, except that it takes longer to recover from parties and that you get more sensible tattoos. Quite funny, actually. I think some of our most memorable times have been recent, like when a couple of years ago when I went off my head while we were watching MasterChef, but I did try and tone it down last year. Seriously, as a mum, I think you're fantastic, and we've shared so much since your kids were born. I love them all dearly, and just like I couldn't believe that Maddie was 8 when we came over last week, I seriously cannot believe that you're 40. but you know, you've shared your children's photos, antics, triumphs, ups and downs, everything, so much that we have shared in the last few years that I just don't think we've ever been closer. And so I'm sending you mountains of love and hugs and kisses, and you know I'm very free with those. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. Love you.
Happy birthday
To
you.
happy
Birthday
to
you.
happy
Birthday
dear
Christy.
happy
Birthday
to
you.
happy birthday. Yay! Yo, 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 Christy, happy 40th! We don't have to tell you how rad you are.
Peace.
You is a salt to my pepper. What does say, sister?
Salt to my pepper.
What does say, sister?
Salt to my pepper.
What does say, DJ?
Salt to my pepper.
Happy birthday!
Hey love, just taking a minute to sit out here on the deck and check out the view that we have every day. Just a little bit of a look at the bar and fridge and things as well, but I guess the thing that comes to mind sometimes when I look out here is just that courage that sometimes you can show, where you took a bold decision to come down to Geelong with us and do what's best for the family, and I really appreciate that we've been able to make that decision together, and everything we've done over our time together has been pretty much a joint decision, and I really think that courage and that ability to talk about and discuss things and come to a good conclusion is something that's I've really appreciated over our time together.
Hi Christy, how are you? Somebody blabbed and told me that you are having a 40th birthday. Cannot believe that you are 40. Well, it comes around and it happens to us all, and we just have to go with the flow. So this one is just for you. It's called Oh to be 40. Now that you are 40, life has just begun. They say that when you reach this age, it's time to have some fun. So dress up in your very best, go out and celebrate, eat and drink until you burst, and dance until it's late. Have as much fun as you can, 'cause when this day is done, the next 12 months will whiz on by, and you'll be 41, and it's no joke. Anyway, you have a wonderful birthday, a very, very, very happy birthday, beautiful, and have the best day ever. I love you and I miss you so much, and I really hope to get to see you sometime soon. Oh, can't forget someone. Happy birthday from my man. Kisses, loves. Mwah. Bye for now.
Hi Christy, happy birthday. Couldn't miss this day. I can't believe that you're actually 40. You're no longer Miss Christy, you're most definitely Mrs. Christy. I have fantastic memories of you. You just mean so much to me and to Tam. We had fantastic times together. I spoke to Sherry last week, and she and I had a great laugh just about the whole of GRASP and training and everything else, and the two things that stood out for us with you were both your commitment to absolutely everything you ever did, and your strength of mind and strength of body. The thing that I probably most remember about you is when we were down at Gippsland on the camp down there, and we did the high ropes course, and little Chloe was not exactly keen on going over the high wall, but it was thanks to you that she actually got over. I can always remember that. And the one that Sherry remembers most of all was when you did the push-up handstand, and you got great rounds of applause for that, and you were the only one who was able to do it successfully. And then we go training with the boys, and typical boys, they ganged up against you so that you hardly managed to do one while they went ahead and did their 5 or 6. Anyway, You are just a fabulous individual, and yeah, I hope to catch up with you very soon, and happy birthday from me, Sherry, Tam. Enjoy.
Okay, hi Joshi! So I am here in the very beautiful town of Hatta, and it's just right on the edge of Dubai, almost into Oman. We have driven all the way out here in your honour for your 40th birthday, just to send you a birthday message and show you the beautiful hills around. You know, they're kind of rocks, but they're hills. Anyway, they're our hills. So, and I'm here to deliver you your birthday message for the big 40. So I'd like to go all the way back. Oh, honey. I have my notes on Honey's phone. It keeps going off because I'm not touching it and reading it properly. So I'd like to go all the way back to where it began for the two of us. So we met when we were 14 years old, and we were two stubborn, hard-headed, hot-headed, practical, driven, and so not girly girls. And we both got our emotions out through sports, all of the sports, squash tournaments, going to the gym, riding our bikes to the gym, cricket on the beach, that kind of thing. Getting all of our aggression out, the occasional outbursts. Not the failures, so shut up! So we were very similar, and we embraced that in each other, and we just let each other be ourselves, calling bullshit every now and then, of course. And I think that we both turned out pretty well-rounded, right? What was that? Did you see that? I'm sure I just saw, like, I'm sure there was a ghost or something. It was definitely not a cat. I'm sure it was a ghost. Back to my notes. Anyway, so I'm happy with our teenage upbringing together. I could not have asked for a better bestie to combat the teenage years with. I would not have done a single thing differently. We were not the popular kids. We were definitely not the nerds. But we were happy with that. We didn't get to go on holidays to Bali and stuff like that. We were having fish and chips on the beach and barbecues by the pool at your place, camping with my family, and that's the way we liked it, and that's how we carried on through to our adult lives. Oh, I nearly lost it. And I think that we both learned a little something from each other. I'm sure I learned from you, but I would never admit it, so don't tell no bugger. And I'm sure you've learnt from me as well, or especially the Von Dwyer family singers, a little bit of tolerance and patience. We just need a little patience. Ooh. No, but seriously, I'd like to congratulate you on making it to the big 40. So my phone just cut out. So I just wanted to, on a serious note, say congratulations and well done on making it to the big 40. Low battery. Low battery, I can't see anything, so I hope you can. Congratulations making it to your 40th and doing it in style and creating such a beautiful life for yourself, with your family, your husband, and everything is just into place with your new home and everything. Very proud of you. I wish that we were in each other's lives more often, but you're still my bestie forever. No.
Mum? Oh, I'm on the toilet! Oh, hello. Rick thought we would be friends, and boy, he was right. It's been 10 years now, and we're pretty bloody tight. To find a chick with bigger feet than me, well, it made me want to cheer. Then I discovered that we had a mutual love of beer. Things got a little bumpy when your baby would sleep and mine would not. While Maddie would sleep on the floor, Sky wouldn't even in her cot. But I forgave you, because it's the kind of gal I am. Because you're like my sister. You're part of my fam. Our little girls are besties and our buffheads are so close. Our husbands have a bromance and love each other more than most. We call each other tart, slut, bitch and whore. And when we go around to each other's houses, we don't even sweep the floor. You sure know how to throw a party and you are a dress-up queen. You can put on a platter like we have never seen. You're a bloody good friend when things go right and when things go wrong. We still love you, even though you left us for Geelong. Even though you're 40, you still look really young. Can't wait to celebrate and have a whole lot of fucking fun. Happy 40th! Now get out of here!
When I think of Christy, I think of fun. She tends to make fun out of any situation, whether it be talking about childbirth, what exercise you want to do, drinking vodka at a wedding, and even killing pot plants. I won't take offence to that. So I do hope you have lots of fun tonight and many years to come.
Happy birthday, Mummy. I love you.
Hi there, love. Just come to the scene of our wedding, where we thought everything was going to be a treat on the day. Beautiful day, despite being organised and being told that the weather was going to turn. We stuck it out and became really stubborn, and the speaker nearly dropped on my grandmother, I think, on the day. So thought I might just reflect on that a little bit as one of your great features, love. That one of the things that I really admire about you is your ability to move on from stuff fairly quickly. So if it doesn't go right, even on a wedding day when I'm sure we're all conditioned to want to have things go perfectly, you know, we just rushed off inside. We still had a great wedding, and it's that's one of the features about you that I learn a lot from every day. That ability just to move on, let things go, and move past. So yeah, now I'm heading over towards the reception venue. And funnily enough, there seems to be a bit of work going on. I don't know if you can tell from the video that there's a bit of work going on in the building, a bit of renovating, and I thought that's what it might look like after we did the Zorba the Greek that night upstairs, and I thought the whole place was going to fall down. But yeah, I think just a reflection about one of your many great qualities, love, that I think you know, you sometimes forget about yourself. So I hope you're having a great day and a great 40th birthday. We'll talk soon.
Hi, my name is Julie and I know Christy from working with her. And so I thought it might be good to share with you some of the pros and cons of working with Christy. The con would definitely have to be her desk. It was always the neatest, tidiest, most immaculate thing you have ever seen. And I used to walk into her office and just hope that just one day there would be something on that desk that was out of place. But I don't remember it ever happening. The pro of working with Christy would have to be her utter and complete commitment to the children that she teaches, not just academically, but their social and emotional development as well. And she always struck me as a real champion of kids, and yeah, that just made her a pleasure to work with, and I think it's what makes her such a great mum as well. Happy birthday, Christy.
Yo ho, happy 40th birthday. There has always been arguments around when we first met. I'm sure it was at the Helen pub, seeing a band. Was it the Living End? And you're sure it was at my 21st. If it was then, you crashed my party. Either way, it's been around 20 years. Lots has happened over those years and we've grown up a lot. Things haven't changed much along the way, really. Back then, it was drinking at pubs, frosties, camping trips with floats down the Murray, beer-amids, mega lolly bowls, card and board games, good but cheap food, or dinner at your mum and dad's where there was more food than we could afford to buy for a week. Our discussions were around boys, girls and sport, and never anything much deeper. Ew, feelings, gross. To now, we're a little bit more sensible and the focus is around kids, drinking coffee, beer, wine, in that order, playing cards, sometimes all day and into the night. Good food, camping trips, weekends away, but more often family sleepovers. We now go a little deeper in our discussions and even talk about our feelings, but not always. So many special memories. Do you remember when we bought a 10-pack of chocolate-covered vanilla ice creams because it was cheaper than buying 3 individual ones, and then proceeded to eat them as quickly as we could before they melted all over us in the car? Good times. Love you, Biatch. Happy birthday.
Hey, love. Just in the scene of a pretty important place. They say when you're getting a little bit older, your work in the bedroom becomes pretty impressive and gets better. So here it is. There's a place where you do your best work. Sleeping, that is.
Christy Thompson. It wasn't long after we met that I realised we were going to be friends for a very long time. We bonded over a love of food at the Hard Rock Cafe, remember that? We each ate our own meals and then proceeded to finish off everyone else's leftovers. Then it continued with beer drinking, card games, puzzles, board games, cook-ups, camping, spreadsheets and lists, family sleepovers and holidays, and of course the kids. Our all-day play dates when the kids were little helped us both keep our sanity, I think. You're like a sister to me. In fact, I think our kids sometimes forget they're not cousins. I love you heaps and I look forward to many more adventures and fun times. I also just want to take this opportunity to remind you of one of the many life lessons we've learnt together over the years, and that is, never do Centurion with shots of wine. Happy 40th, mate.
There once was a girl named Christy who, after a few drinks, got a little twisty. She moved from Melbourne to Geelong, Highton to be precise, and along with her came the hubby, the kids, and even a case of lice. Suddenly my days were filled with walks, coffee, and bespoke, and of course the standard amount of gossip, laughs, and a joke. But then she got a job and left me high and dry, and now my daughter Isla begs me, why can't I see George or why? So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't mind if Christy stays, because what on earth would I do with my days? Happy birthday, Critter. We're very happy that you've moved to Geelong. I'm sure the Melbourneites aren't thrilled about that idea, but anyway, we're happy to have you, and we wish you a very happy birthday from myself, Simon, Anna, Matilda and Isla, and hope you have a great night. Drink up. Bye.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a great night. Rick and Christy, thanks for the invite to your 40th birthday. It's one step further than we got with the wedding, but we've moved on. We don't hold a grudge on that. It's your choice. Anyway, I thought I'd share a couple of stories about early memories of Christy. We've known her for about 12 years. Probably the earliest one was Teachers' Games, where we were at an establishment in a break time, and we'd had a few drinks, and Christy got challenged by another patron to do some leg wrestling in the middle of a packed out pub. She accepted this challenge and got down on hands and knees.
No, that was Rick.
Oh, it was Rick, was it?
Rick, it wasn't Christy.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that. I used to remember Christy used to frequent the Geelong nightlife every Sunday night and visit Lammy's a lot. And she used to rock up to school very, very ordinary on a Monday, spend most of recess and lunches on a high jump mat.
No, that was Rick as well. That was at your school. That wasn't Christy.
It was too.
It was Rick.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, Rick. That's right, Rick. Okay, all right. So, yeah, another story is I love one of Christy's good at party tricks and likes to be the centre of attention. One thing that she's got a very good skill at is the fact that she fakes to ring some people with her thumb and little finger because it's so bent and wrecked.
That's Rick as well, Dale. That's Rick as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So.
Well, that's the end of my stories. Anyway, I'll check out, let Danielle take over. Christy, happy birthday. Seriously, thanks for inviting us. And I'm off to grab a beer with young Rick. Bye.
Hey Critter, all jokes aside, can't wait to party with you on Saturday. We love having you here in Geelong. I've loved going for walks with you every Thursday with you and Georgia. It's great always to unwind, to chat and just debrief about our week, and always love to stop and have a coffee with you and just debrief about our week. It's been awesome having you down here in Geelong. Probably the funniest memory that I've got of you down in Geelong now is going for our walk and just having that massive snake pop out of the grass and just flop into the footpath, and you nearly flipping Georgia out of the pram, nearly knocking me off the cliff at the same time, and just having, you know, such a belly laugh about that. That's what I've loved having you guys down in Geelong to do. And probably another memory, probably about 7 years ago, when Charlie was a baby, and we went down to Torquay and all stayed overnight with Jen and General and Stace, and lying there 7 months pregnant on a mattress, trying to get some sleep. 5:30 in the morning, I roll over and wake up to you and General expressing on the double express machine, just hearing and getting woken up by that. And yeah, that's some funny memories that I've got of meeting you early on, and loved having you guys down here and having our families get together, having catch-ups, having a beer on your deck with the amazing view, and can't wait to enjoy that Saturday night. Anyway, have a great 40th. Can't wait to celebrate with you, and we love you heaps. See ya.
I can see the snowfall in July, thinking about you. I can see the sun come out at night, thinking about you. Down the green is red.
G'day, love. We just want to take this time to say how you've really influenced our family to be cool. We think we got all our cool genes and understanding of what's cool from you. I don't mean genes. I mean, anyway. Here's what we've come up with to celebrate our coolness.
Thanks for teaching us how to be cool, Mom. Hi, Mom. Thanks for teaching us how to be cool.
So with all your coaching over the years, that's what we've come up with. A few last minute thoughts to consider about your greatness, and maybe mine, is if we can get our kids to do these things, we must be doing something right. Love you.
And if she falls off, I'll just put back.
If she falls off, I'm going to have a long hard talk to her parents, because no one's ever fallen off. You can pull it off the hook, you'll be able to... And pull it towards you. Just pull the rope towards you. Yeah, like that. Just tuck a little bit on the front thing.
Daddy, Mommy, I love you.
So that's it, love. The end of the video. I know it's a long one, but I hope you really enjoyed it, and you have an amazing party. You're an amazing person, and